Hey there, guys, and welcome to a sort of announcement episode of sorts. It's not really an episode of anything. Obviously, it's not linked to gameplay, but this is just sort of I guess, kind of a vlog. Basically, just letting you know what is going to be coming up in the coming week or weeks on the channel. I don't know, some of you may follow me on Twitch, some of you may not, but in some of my streams I've been saying I have a lot of really interesting plans, interesting ideas for the future, for ideas for videos, things I'm going to be doing on the channel, and I just wanted to reveal one of these ideas to you, and that is the fact that I'm planning on covering the alpha release of A Hat in Time. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of this game. It had a very successful Kickstarter a while back, last year. And this, I think, Thursday, on February 20th, they will be releasing the public alpha to people who have ordered it. I have access to that alpha as well as the beta. And on their website, they have given people on YouTube full rights to cover their game without worrying about stuff like copyright claims, whatever. So as a result, I'm interested in this game. I don't know how much anybody watching this knows about this game, but it's kind of it's a game that is kind of meant to revitalize the quote-unquote collectathon genre. It's a genre that was kind of pretty popular in the 90s, specifically on the N64 was a big thing. The most famous example, of course, being probably Banjo-Kazooie. It's a game where you collect things. It's a 3D platformer. You go around, you collect things and stuff like that, and this game looks like it has so much promise to me. I'm going to be really honest, transparent. I haven't followed this game very closely. I don't know much about the plot, about the characters, about the design. All I've seen is a couple of little bits of gameplay footage and some screenshots, stuff like that. And I've been looking into it recently, but I don't know a ton about it. But as a result, I think personally that also means that my opinion on the game is going to be relatively unbiased. I want this game to be good. But at the same time, I heard about it much more recently. I didn't end up funding the Kickstarter because I didn't hear about it until after the Kickstarter was finished. And so, I don't have a vested interest in this game being successful, but I definitely want it to be. And they even said in their Kickstarter video, they drew inspiration from stuff like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Legend of Zelda, and Donkey Kong 64. And those games, I loved all of them. I would say probably the one that I enjoyed the least out of it was Mario 64, but that's just because I was introduced to it much later. But all of them are fantastic games. I love the genre. I really want it to be successful. And so I've decided that I'm going to be covering the game on this channel. I'm going to come out with kind of a video of my first impressions of the game, and stuff like that, and then kind of summarize my thoughts in some other videos later. And as patches come out, as major patches come out, I'm hoping I can maybe do some active coverage on the game as it develops, and stuff like that. I still haven't really decided whether or not I would want to do a playthrough of it when the final game releases, because there would already be so much content up on the channel that I don't know how much interest there would be in the actual game, because it's already been covered so much. And also, I am hoping to keep it as spoiler free as I can, while still kind of demonstrating my points, while still being able to give you guys a sense of how the game plays, the features of the game. But I'm not sure how much story is going to be in the alpha. But if there is story in it, I'm gonna try and keep it as spoiler free as I can. Yeah, so that's pretty much all this video was meant to be, is just sort of an explanation of my plans for the future, my reasoning behind it. I'm hoping, I would very much like to get a video out by the end of the week, especially like I'm gonna try and get a video of my initial gameplay, my very first time playing the game, and kind of edit it together so that it's not super boring. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get that up maybe by Friday. I can't guarantee that. But if not, then after this weekend, I'll try and get something up next week. And then by the end of next week, I should be able to give sort of my full impressions of the alpha. Really saying just, okay, this is what I think of the mechanics, of the story, of the characters, of the world, and stuff like that. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That is a thing that is going to be happening in the next week or two. And yeah, that just about sums it up. So thank you everybody so much for watching this, and I will see you next time.